Hello, hello.
Hey, hey.
You know
Let
what?
me close this door because he's doing dishes and they're kind of loud.
Okay.
How
I
is
can't
it
hear him.
going? Oh, I just closed the door. It should be good.
Oh, I was gonna say I can't hear him. I can't hear nothing.
He's cleaning the
Yeah.
pots and pans, and that gets pretty loud, as you may know.
Oh, you all good, man? Bang, bang, crash and bumble.
Okay, but they getting clean.
Mhm. How was your day?
My day was pretty good. I got another booking today. That's for Monday. I also have a booking to do today, but it's spell work, so I don't have to technically. I already talked to them already, and they actually followed through with the process because I was nervous that I don't know. I guess clients before I made all these changes and requirements to have services um, like spell work done by me. I didn't have all these requirements for them to like do the consultations and stuff. Now that that's in place, they were making it seem like they were. I charged them extra $13, and they made it seem like the whole world was ending. So welcome in, a lot of snacks. Hello, hello.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're doing the distribution. Feel free to share out the space and the room to all of the chats. Okay.
Yes.
I'm trying to be mindful of that as well. I'm sending it out.
Welcome
I'm
in,
getting
Pastor
used to doing it
Flo.
on this app. Mhm.
Sorry, I'm sharing too now.
No, you good. I was doing the same thing. I pray y'all are well, though. I pray y'all had a beautiful day and that y'all know that y'all are loved. It is Friday, period.
Whoop,
You made
whoop.
it through another week. Amen. We made it through another week. Bow, bow. Another week down. Another week of success. Another week of breathing, survival, thriving, living, you know?
Yes.
Another week that proves you can make it another week. Gotta change my Telegram settings. She acting up.
Oh, now she acting up.
And she's acting up. But yeah, today's Friday though. And Friday we look at the third eye chakra or chakra. Okay? And that I see energy. I see that. What I be seeing. And you know me, since I be seeing and I just so happen to be a Piscean. Okay? See what I be doing? That they be out of pocket and I be in. Okay?
I know that's right. Oh, it's the crown
I be in.
chakra.
Yeah. Crown chakra will be tomorrow.
Oh wait, no, third
And
eye.
well,
Oh Lord, here, don't look
yeah,
at me,
yeah.
Mom.
I thought you said what's the crown chakra? I was like, oh, Saturday. I thought you said like you was looking forward to crown chakra day or something.
I'm looking
I ain't
forward
even
to
hear you.
almost every day because every day is a day that it's a new start, a fresh start, and when you realize you're um you create your own reality. Now
Mm,
don't get it twisted because I don't want you to in like psychosis or anything. Like things are still happening here on Earth, but when you are able to control, um, when you realize you have the ability to control how your day is going based off of the things that you can control, a lot of things get
mm.
easier. Things get easier. So I am excited for tomorrow too. Today's third eye. Oh my gosh. And wait, what's the affirmation? Today is I see.
I
Right.
see.
Yes, I
I
see. What
see.
are y'all seeing today?
Or I am aware.
Ooh, I am aware. I had to use that a lot today on the phone. I'm aware that you're going through a lot of issues today, but I help you with such and such issues or things like that. But when it comes to myself, um, I am aware of the tomfoolery that people try to play dumb around me when it comes to certain situations. And since I am aware, I will move accordingly. Yes, that is I'm aware. I'm also aware of how my body is feeling because I was feeling like complete crap in the beginning of the day. And it's basically my body. I drink my tea, I drink my water because I got reminded to drink water thanks to um, Tara and Dr. Flo, and I think a lot of snacks. And my body still felt like crap. And so I sat there and was like, I think I need to actually eat food. I've been drinking all my fluids. I don't have any fuel in my body. And once I ate my lunch, I was fine. So you gotta be aware of your body and how you feel. Um, oh, and also my little blurb on this because today is oh, I'll stick on the third eye. Let me not jump around, and then I'll get to the next point that I was thinking of. So, some exercise. I've been reading this book to help with third eye exercises or psychic exercises, or is it what's the Claire called? I don't know the actual Claire. Is it Claire? Well, to help your clairs, I'll just leave it at that.
Which one specifically?
It was mainly helping you with the like sensing and knowing. Is that clairsentience?
Oh, clear
Clair
cognizance is when you just know.
cognizance. Okay. It helped with that, and so basically, in the exercise in this book, it said to. It's pretty simple. Everyone can do it. All you do is sit down. I like to play like um, meditation music in the background, but they said it works best with water music. So if you like a little rain or the whooshing of the beach or the ocean, and you just sit down, you can. I have oil that I use to anoint my crystal visions oil, but if you don't have that, you can use olive oil or what have you, and or even just you pray over some water and use that water and anoint your third eye, which is between your eyebrows on your forehead. And they said to sit or lie down and take 3 deep breaths, like in and out, and then try to focus um, on the like feel the pressure in the middle of your forehead and try to imagine or envision a I don't remember what color light. I should have wrote that down. But a light, I would just say a white light. A white light beaming from your third eye. And I did that and I was like, oh my gosh, my head kind of hurts because I kind of overdid it. So don't overdo it. But it actually helped a lot when it came to listening and sitting down and listening to my spiritual team, listening to my higher self, my Uri, listening to my ancestors, my Lagoon, and just, I don't know, it just made things a lot. I felt like I had a lot more clarity. I felt like I um, was able to see beyond things that I didn't understand at first, if that makes sense. So if you want to try that on your own, I'll send I'll take a picture of it and then I'll drop it in the Waiting to Exhale chat on the telly. So I got y'all to go back and reference that. Um, oh, and then my other little blurb about today that is not about the chakra. It is about I love planetary magic, and so I wanted to give my little spiel on that. Um, so each day, just like the chakras, has a planet corresponded to it, and with those days, with each day, you can do certain things, or really a multitude of things. Hey, hey, welcome in. I'm just talking about planetary magic, and today's Friday, so it is Venus. The day is ruled by Venus, so happy Venus Day. Venus rules over so much more than just love. She is just, she is a just planet, as in she's very much about harmony, the scales being balanced, but not in a very, like, what is the term I'm trying to find? Word. Not in a very like Saturn way, I guess would be for Saturday. Not a very like oh, what is that word? Someone help me. Help me find the word. Help me find the word. It's not in a very, it's more of a softer approach when it comes to that. It's not so bam wham in your face when it comes to balancing the scales for Venus. It's a lot softer, nicer, and sweeter. But she does pack a punch because, according to certain mythology, she is also the one of war. She's the ruler of war. Um, and so with Venus, it's perfect to really embody love, and also like, every day is supposed to as well. But I don't know, I just really love Venus Day. I don't know if you guys ever practiced any type of planetary magic. Venus is also good for getting in that money. It's really good for attraction. um, Oh, it's also great for beauty, like beauty work, glamour spells. So if you're gonna do, I think Sunflower said she can have lashes done. Girl, perfect day to do it because you did on Venus Day, the day of beauty, the day of love, the day of balance. So that's all. That's my spiel. I'll let Papi Wata take it away.
Um, Firstly, girl, thank you for putting us up and especially putting us up on Venus Day because I did not, I have it written down somewhere, but it's, I'm still getting it in the 24/7 recollection, right? And I don't know, like I don't know all the days as far as the planets they go to, and I started getting into more of honoring the signs and astrology as a way to map back my personal energies and to kind of like not assign myself a role, but to align myself with what is, in harmony with the planet to bring peace to myself as far as what I'm doing that day. And so, I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna. I love that. I love, Venus. You have me at love. Okay. You have me at love. Okay. You have me at planetary magic, and I love to work love. I see love all around me. What y'all see? Uh, excuse me. Me. Slow down. I'll slow down. Feel free to share in the chat here. What do you see? What do you see? What are you aware of? What do you literally see around you? Or what are the common threads of things that you're noticing in the world? What are you seeing? Feel free to drop in the chat. Like I said, I see love all around me. What do you see? I see I see a lot of pure-hearted people. I see community. And I land here. I see a ways out. That's what I see. So, and I see more for the world. And I'll stop there. This is a great time for us to go ahead and breathe today. And we'll get into these breaths and kind of mix with some affirmations. And then we'll move and mosey down into the share space. Okay. And so the way this is going to go, we're going to do scared, three squared breaths. Okay. Which means we're going to inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, and then release for 4 seconds. It's supposed to bring us peace. And I like it because of the number four. And I think of like structure, right? Think of any house, most sound things have four corners to like in the gist of things to keep things aflowing. Okay. And so we want to give us the structure to hold ourselves up in whatever emotion is needing to pass over us. It's kind of like going up past the storm cloud and seeing the sun or something. That's the vibe. Okay, we're gonna we're gonna go up past the storm cloud and see and catch the vibe. And I want us to practice these breaths because I want you to feel it. Hell, I did. I was like, ooh, I like that. Put it in the purse. Go breathe. Okay, you can do this whenever you want. You don't gotta just do this here. And you can say and affirm whatever you want in between. All right, so get as comfortable as you can in your places and spaces. I love you. Thank you. If you're driving, keep your eyes open. Thank you. Okay? We appreciate you, the drivers. And close your eyes and go ahead and you're going to affirm after me. Excuse me. I will inhale peace. I will exhale stress. I will inhale peace. I will exhale stress. Let's go ahead and take that first breath. Go ahead and inhale. One, two, three, four. Hold it. One, two, three, four. Release. One, two, three, four. Nice. Now let's affirm I am inhaling peace. I am exhaling stress. I am inhaling peace. I am exhaling stress. Go and hit that second breath. Go ahead and inhale. One, two, three, four. Hold it. One, two, three, four. Release. One, two. Release. Three, four. Whew. I did that the other night too. Mm. And now let's affirm before we get into our final third breath. I have inhaled peace. I have exhaled stress. I have inhaled peace. I have exhaled stress. And may the stress not return to me. And may the stress not return to me. I rebuke it. Okay. Ooh, I rebuke it. Okay. Let's do the third breath. Go ahead and inhale. Inhale. One, two, three, four. Hold. One, two, three, four. Really? One, two, three, four. All right. Now you may open your eyes and return to your places and your spaces. I appreciate you so much. I love you. I thank you for being here. Okay. And there was something, well, I'll get into that in a second. But let me grab these hearts because we're going to get into this general reading for today. And I pray y'all are well. And I pray y'all are always remembering to speak over yourself. Okay. And I pray y'all aren't judging me because I sound like Sandy Cheeks and I say y'all. Okay. Sandy Cheeks, Sandy are those cheeks. Okay. Sandy is, uh, I'm a little country. And then being in North Carolina is not really doing the accent any favors. Not that I want to get rid of who I am. So I just tease them. It just, my y'alls were very prominent. All right.
It's crazy because when everyone knows I work in insurance and I work all 50 states when it comes to that, so I get calls all over. And some of the people, I could tell that they are. I actually can tell when some people are from California. I feel like they have an accent. It's kind of not like how it is with southern accents, of course. But it's like I don't know how to put my, I just, if you talk to me on the phone and you're a Californian, I know you are. Their accents is kind of, I guess, different. But then when they talk to me, they're like, you must not be around here. You're like, sound like you're from like the Midwest. And I'm like, I am. Thanks. I guess I sound Midwestern. So who knows?
Yeah, I guess Midwest has like a sound to it. But they say like Illinois is kind of weird because when you get South Illinois, they're just as country as anybody else. And speaking of things, I believe I saw let me see how we get these up here. I saw some ICs in the chat and I would like to read them real quick just so we get them new and through. Okay. If I can, there we are. All right. Kaden says, a lot of snack says, I see everyone growing in patience, confidence, come on, acceptance, come on, and communication, come on. Starlight says, I see transformation within myself and within the community. Amen. Starlight also says, I see pain and hurt in others and them needing community support. That other side. And then Starlight says, I see through the bull. You looking the bull in the eyes and seeing through the bull's heart, or you seeing through the bull's shit. Okay.
The bullshit.
Period. That's also what it means to call through your awareness. Some things you just see them as what they are. Like it is what it is. Like I told them at work, I said, listen, people were all in a tizzy because they fired all of the temps. Okay. I was like, y'all are not realizing. They just said that one of our other plants is short work. These are full-time employees who could have shortened hours. They're about to bring all of them over. And they probably do this every year if y'all actually think about it. when do they do this every year? And they're like, yeah, well, do kind of. I'm like, okay, so it's the cycle. They keep tense so that way they don't fire their full time employees. Like, but let me. I don't know what. I connected that really hard. But anyways,
Oh, can I peep in real quick before we let you
mhm,
get into the reading? Because I do want to hear what Chris say. I haven't pulled any cards for myself, so I'm excited.
okay.
Um, I was gonna say also when it comes, because it's like I said, it's Venus Day, to be aware and to know when it's time to walk away from a person or a situation, especially if it's someone that you um I don't want to say you don't love them because a lot of people don't know what actual love is, so I'll just leave it as quote unquote love slash lust because some people get those confused. Um, when you are finally aware that you actually don't love that person, that you know the peen was just hitting, or the peach was too much and you was washed away in the flow of the waters. Um, when you finally are aware and those rose colored glasses are taken off, um, that is amazing and it feels great. I mean, not at first, it sucks at first, trust me. Um, but you will feel better at the end. So don't forget also on Venus Day, Venus wasn't no sucker. She going over here. Um, dealing with people that really didn't give she she's also very aware because I felt her presence before. You can I don't know if you knew this, but when you work with planetary magic, yes, there is beings that are associated with Venus, and you can honor them, venerate them, work with them on that day, but you can also work with the planet itself. And so if you call on the energy of Venus itself, the planet, um she is very I am not with the BS. Like I said in the comment, she sees right through that. Um and that is mainly for love, because love, you can get lost in the sauce. So to be aware that if it's love or lust is a good thing as well. So but I yield to the reading. Y'all take a deep breath. We already took breath, but take a deep breath. Allow yourself to be relaxed so you can receive this message. Because I know I'm ready. So I yield.
Big purr. And when you said love or lust, I immediately heard Kendrick Lamar. Love or lust, and then Justin Bieber, whatever he said next. Whatever. Anyways, um, no shade. I know exactly what he said, but I wanted to blurb it out. It's Black History Month, so he lucky he even got mentioned today. Okay, he lucky he even got mentioned here today. And I love y'all so much. The general reading. So, um, okay, this kind of gives the energy of this gives like, hmm, it's kind of like the first day of school or the first week of school or whatever, learning the fire drills, learning the tornado drill, learning all the drills. When this happens, you are going to do X, Y, and Z. Yeah, it may be a little different, but generally, if you follow these steps, you're gonna live. That type of energy. Okay. So listen, when you get into a middle passage energy, because being in the middle passage, I'm telling you. When you get into the middle passage state, it's not always I'm stuck for 3 days. I'm stuck for 5 months. I've been stuck for 3 years on this book or in this place or whatever. It's not always that. Sometimes the middle passage can simply be the 15 minutes that you have free today. Yes, yes, stuck. Okay, it can it doesn't have to be a consistent state. You can be stuck in a specific area, stuck with a specific thing, stuck when it comes to a specific person, right? Or stuck when it comes to a specific task that you need to do. You probably do everything else under the sun. Go out and finish everything else, edited websites, everything. Why can't I write this poem that I want? Like energy. But and regardless, anytime you're in those blockages or you feel like you're in that middle passage energy, right? Especially when you feel a lot of conflict of energy. So that middle passage energy, I feel stuck. And then you're stuck because you don't know if you agree with you. Okay? We all know those times when we don't know if we agree with us. And those that are, that consult multiple spirits in the room, you could be like, okay, I feel tugged in multiple directions, right? God got final say, it's true. Maybe, for whatever reason, when you're in this middle passage state, you're not able to hear God clearly, or you're not able to hear your intuition clearly. You're just kind of like, there's this wall here, and I don't know when it got here, and I feel the tug of disagreement, a lack of harmony within myself, right? The best thing or a beautiful thing to do when you're in those states, this is the drill, this is the fire drill. So when the fire happens, you need to cool your mind and your spirit and give yourself space, right? Give yourself space and room to even to be. And when I say that, I mean literally cleaning. You need to clean your space, or you need to take breaks from things that take up a lot of major time for you mentally, right? To give yourself the room to process or to make clear what is holding you still. But a lot of it comes from I mean, a lot of the peace comes from taking a break and making clear space. Okay. Because I'm seeing it's four of spades. And these are all spades cards. I pulled six and the three and the four. Okay. If you're gonna look, I'm being called to look into the numbers. Um, but this four of spades, it says clean house, but this is particularly talking about a house with a lot of spiritual energy and activity. Okay, you're doing too much. That's the energy. It's like you got too much going on. Too many people talking to you, talking to too many spirits, or you just doing too much, listening to too many opinions. Just got a lot going on. But sometimes you need to be quiet and sit still and journal, and the path out will be still, will be there. Okay, that's the energy. I pray that runs together beautifully. So let me string it up a little nicer than this. So when you're in that middle passage state, when you're feeling like you're disagreeing with everything that's around you, or there's this push and pull between two choices or an opinion, whatever it may be, right? When you feel stuck because you're not sure, right? Take the time to chill, okay? Silence the voices and just be alone with you. Hear that energy, slow down, pause. Starlight, go ahead.
Okay, I had put in the comments so I wouldn't forget because when I first heard of what you were, the card that you were describing, I can't remember the first card. My apologies. But it just reminded me of the tarot card, the Five of Wands. I don't know if anyone. Oh, I know a few of us are kind of more. I know I'm not super well versed with the playing cards yet. Papi Wata is gonna drop something hot, so you better be watching that. Stay tuned. um, but for tarot, it kind of reminds me, like, I kept hearing it's too many cooks in the kitchen. You can't get shit done because there's so many, too much is going on, and sometimes you just need to sit there and chill for a second to actually hear what you need to hear or see what you need to see. That also applies. Um, I feel like that applied to me. I need to slow down and not, I don't always need to have opinions are good and advice is great, but you'll know what you're gonna do at the end of the day. So I just do it, like, because I know I will sit there and be like, well, I'll ask you. A lot of snacks can call me. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone in here. Hey T, I just saw that you came in here. Um, has seen me do this or I've witnessed it, that I'll ask a question on a thing that I want to do, or I might ask you, in particular for a lot of snacks, if you want this or that. But I already made my mind, like I already made the decision in my head. I just wanted to see what you were gonna say, or like maybe it would like help me sway my decision um, on what I'm gonna do. And I don't need to do that. And I also don't need to ask everybody and their mama what I mean, what I want slash need to do. Um, I need to sit down and listen to myself and listen to my Uri, your higher self, and um, I'll be straight. That, and I have been cleaning my house. Thank you very much. I've been doing my floor washes. I know they're kind of on my butt because I didn't do the floor wash yesterday on the first, but it's getting done this weekend. So on the third. But I yield. That's all. A little spiel on it.
Period. I was get down by the third. I need to do a floor wash too, girl. Don't even take it personally. And real quick, I'm gonna read the numbers off of these cards, and then I'm gonna move on, open up the floor, into the general, who would like to come up. Right now, I am sending up invites onto the stage. If you do come up on the stage, I ask that you stay mute until I open up the floor, and then you know you can jump in as I kind of can delegate that I don't know how to know that some of y'all may have gotten two invites back to back. Apologies. But and I'm looking at the number 6, 3, and 4. 634. Six is the energy of like manifestation. It's kind of like it kind of feels like it's telling the story of like birth, like a pushing out and coming into a new space energy. So look at six as like the birther and the manifestation of something. And then three is the expression of that thing being shown and highlight. So I see six as like the bun in the oven. There's the baby, there's an idea, it's like a real thing, it's happening. Oh my gosh. And I see three as like the oh my gosh, it's here. It's showing, it's in the light, it's crying or it's growing, or this child has a degree, a diploma, energy, right? Like this child used to be in somebody's womb. We grew that thing, right? And then, even like it's crazy how it led into diploma because that's that four energy, the structure and the sound. And, but I'm seeing like the birth of some of stability when I look at these numbers. I see the birth of stability. And then if we add all these numbers together, 6 plus 3 plus 4, we got 7, 13. And then we got 13, and then we split that up. That's 1 plus 3. We land back at 4. So I'm looking at structure, y'all. What's in the birth of structure in your life? So now adding the numbers, the numerology to it. The reading now comes together clearer and say, don't be discouraged by that middle passage, by times where you are at odds with yourself or going back and forth. It's okay. Those moments are going to happen. Baby, they're going to happen. Just remember to chill and take a moment and rest because at the end of the day, you are growing in your ability to have structure and to structure your life as something that you want. Okay. The middle passage is walking into that one room in the house. that needs construction. Okay. Oh, it's time. Okay. Enneagram. I have not dove into the Enneagram. I don't think so. But I'm gonna give that to y'all. I love y'all, and no, I haven't. I'm gonna make sure to look it up and check it. I think I've heard of it though. I think I've heard of it. But that's the energy, y'all. We're gonna come out stronger and more solidly sound at the end of the day. You know that when you're at any, mm, I'm told to stop talking. Okay. All right. I love y'all so much. The floor is open. Who would like to come up to the stage, or if you're already on the stage, welcome to the stage. A lot of snacks. We love you here. The floor is open. Who would like to share about the day you made? Dance, rejoice, release, whatever. Just talk, share. The floor is open.
Hey everybody. I don't know. I had a pretty good last 2 days. Tried the daily boost, for the first time, and I feel like I enjoyed it. I did, especially because I had something to talk about while I streamed. At least I had some kind of subject, so that helped out a lot. Obviously, the way I am, the when I'm really trying to break out of this, like perfectionist thought, these perfectionist type of thoughts, but because like as Tara says, it's kind of rooted in white supremacy, as she always says. I have no doubts about that, to be honest. I have no doubts about that. I ain't even questioning what she said. I was like, oh, she's right. I was like, dang. But I definitely enjoy doing the daily boost and also taking that pressure, like I wouldn't even say pressure, but like helping lift that. I don't want to call it a burden either, but just help the community, the Love and Action Network, with divvying responsibilities and stuff. Um, Streaming and stuff is kind of something that I thought I might want to do, but I never thought of really trying to do, especially until I like joined this community. So I appreciate, the time that I've spent in this community because it's made me think about things and like start doing things that I've wanted to do, especially, starting that football talk show with Tara and everything. Um, and also just streaming games because I really didn't know how to like just go into it, but you really just start. You really just, whatever you want to do in life, you just got to start it. And you got to exercise. You really do, whether it's physical, mental, or emotional. You got to exercise. Everything is an exercise. You got to work everything out, take everything one step at a time. The only thing life requires out of you is to show up. So as long as you show up and take that first step, you're doing fine. You got to accept the fact that you're going to make mistakes. This is sounding like yesterday and today in a nutshell. The whole equation of love that I guess I figure, acceptance, patience, and communication. Um, Patience is, I don't know which one, I don't think like any one is more important than the other, but I feel like acceptance is like just one of those that should be at the top because being able to accept your own weaknesses, being able to accept your own, um, accept what you can control, what you can't control, accept your situation, accept whatever you need to accept. That's the most important step towards patience because patience and acceptance really go hand in hand. And in order to love yourself, you know, I feel like you can't. Even though it's hard, I know it's human nature. You can't be like judging others. Like when I say judging others, I mean like um, saying that the way they live life or saying that the way they think is wrong necessarily because everybody has different upbringings. Everybody has different type of situation, and everybody's a human at the end of the day, and we all make mistakes. We all have our personal opinions and things. So, um, yeah, I feel like I just have learned a lot and have been moved to learn a lot ever since joining this network. So, I'm definitely very appreciative of all you guys. So yeah, I had a pretty good day, especially like in the rave and everything. Just last 2 days, just kind of chilling, talking, getting work done. Uh, yeah, I think that's all for me. Um, I'm probably gonna nail this probably every time I'm on camera or on anything, but all only thing life requires you is to show up, and please adhere to the equation of love, which is patience plus acceptance plus communication. So yeah, that's all for me. I yield.
Thank you so much for sharing, beloved. Thank you. We appreciate you, King, in the space. Thank you for sharing. And did you say whether or not you were open to feedback? Are you open to feedback?
Always open to feedback. I don't mind.
Amen. 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 Let me, I would like to give you feedback because I have some ability. I want to just say, first of all, I'm proud of you. Keep going. Keep stepping out there. Thank you for streaming and being a part of the community, really, and taking up space and growing with us. Like, and really like growing for you. That's the big thing. I'm glad that you are growing for you. Now, I was told to tell you, I'm looking for this. Okay. They're like, tell him. All right. So you need to just you are doing great. You do not tiptoe around intense feminine presence. Is that good enough? Okay, because I don't want to do too much here. It's public space, but it is coming down pretty like downstairs. Okay, here and no eggshell. Be you, and it's gonna all balance out in peace. Okay, just adjustment. Uh, yeah, five of hearts energy. That I'll read through what the card says. They said don't. I'll send it to you. That's the general sense. You don't walk on no eggshells. Be you. People can't get used to you to a version of you that you want them to see. People got to get used to you, who you actually are. So don't pretend. Just don't change into something that's not you or not what you're not going to be. Don't do no short term fixes. Be you. People can get used to you and learn to respect who you actually are. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. Yeah, that's it. That's that. Um, that's my main feedback. I love you. Thank you for being here. We don't know if I have any more feedback for a lot of snacks. Welcome back. The star of
I,
Venus. Okay, period. Go ahead.
and it's on Venus Day. Don't play. I was just talking about your lashes. Anyway, um, well, even though we haven't seen them yet, which I kind of want to see. So if you can drop it in Telly and do we still have the makeup chat? I think we do. Lashes are a part of makeup. I'm pretty sure. Because I want my lashes done. But anyway, I was gonna give the feedback to a lot of snacks, and I was gonna say, what you said based off that, like, you feel like ever since you came into the community, which I feel like everyone can agree that we all have grown in some way, shape, form, or another, um, and it's a positive growth, or you probably wouldn't even still be here, um, or you're anonymously listening, and that's cool too. But anyways, I was gonna say I always said whenever especially when I started my the Botanica, the business, I always said as um this business grows, so will I grow. And it's kind of like the same thing when it comes to this community. Like, as you grow, so will the community. As the community grows, so will you. And it's just like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just a beautiful thing. And it's just great to grow with other people as well. So I'm glad you're a part of it. I'm glad you like it, even though you didn't want to join from the jump. But it's okay. I still love you so much. I'm glad you're here now. So, but I yield.
I don't know. That sounds like shade to me. That sounds like shade to me.
That was definitely all shade.
Did I?
All
Did I?
shade, all tea.
I threw the bushes. Oh my gosh!
Shade tea. No, this is a little palm. It's a little palm tree. It's okay.
A
It's
little
okay.
palm
It's okay.
tree. Okay.
And we here for it. We live. I was gonna say, thank you so much for sharing a lot of snacks. And thank you so much, Starlight. Is there any more feedback? Anybody got anything to say? Would like to come to the stage? One, one, twice, four, five. Okay. I am going to open up the floor. Who would like to share next about their day? I believe invites are out, and if you would like to, you come to stage at this time. If not, I'll share. But go ahead. Go
I'll
ahead.
do a. I'll do a mini share. I'll do a mini share. So hey y'all. Today has been I'll say kind of a roller coaster. Um, like I said earlier, I wasn't really feeling the hottest, so but I had to be aware of how my body was feeling. I see I slash I'm aware. And it needed fuel, so I got food and I felt better. I didn't feel like crap. And then I also had to be aware that I was also kind of expecting crappy people to come through, like through the customers to call crappy customers. And then when I changed my mindset, I set my intentions with the rave with those lovely lovely people. Um, I end up getting the great customers that actually made me laugh. What that doesn't really happen often, or the cute little old lady um, that was talking to me, and so that turned out being great. At the end of the day, it was a pretty good day. Um, I feel just really grateful. Um, I feel like I've gotten. I felt like for a while there, I kind of lost the spark. And I think it's okay to lose the spark. Well, I don't want to say lose the spark. I think my flame and my motivation to do things and my passion and drive to do things was really like bright and high. And then it went into this period where it kind of like went down to almost like, does it need to be resparked again? Like, what's going on? I need to feed it wood. Like, what's happening? But it was just that moment that I needed to, I don't know, I guess handle what needed to be handled. And now I feel like my flame is getting bigger again and it feels great. But I also need to have the balance to where I don't have like, I guess I don't run out of wood, so I can't keep my flame going. So I had that revelation this week. Really today. I didn't even have it Wednesday, so it had to happen between Thursday and today. So, but that's pretty much my share. I'm just grateful. I am now aware of that and I've reached clarity on that. So, but I yield. If you have feedback, I'm open to it. If not, we can pass the baton.
Oops, Dr. Flo got some feedback. Go ahead, Dr. Flo.
Feedback, feedback, feedback. I'm not black enough to know what that song is, what that lyric is from. Is that Janet Jackson? Feedback, feedback. Am I making that up? Anyway, Starlight, you're loved and lovable, number one. And no one can do anything about that. The thing that came up for me as you were sharing, the thing that spirit, my energy, my cosmic remembrance, my I am, uh, reminded me that earlier today or yesterday, I think it was today, in our daily boost or in one of our sessions, you segment intended, which is something from Abraham Hicks in the law of attraction. You intentionally said out of your mouth, I intend to have a pleasant time or something to that effect with your clients today. And that's exactly what you had. I would encourage you to continue to intend to encounter clients that are aligned with you. I think it's going to work for you because you spoke it today, and that's exactly what the fuck happened. And number two, you're a woman of prayer and power and mysticism. I want to encourage you to start lighting those candles over your clients before you start the day. I'm not sure if you do or if you don't, but Spirit was very clear about the fact that you need to be praying and working spells over your clients. I do this all the time with people. I pray over y'all all the time. I do it overtly, um, uh, because of the work that we do and how we show up for each other in community. But I'm always speaking and praying over you and speaking into you. You all watched us all as a community speak and pray into Pakistan last night. Salam, ceasefire now. Salam, ceasefire now. We were all in tears in that TikTok room because we're praying and uttering things and conjuring and speaking incantations over each other. You are a whole ass witch. You will continue to spell these people. The way that I think about my voice comes through so many different filters. So many of you in this room and outside of this room have fingerprinted my artistry, but General Stacia, who's running the No Bad Parts discussion group that we're going to kick off tomorrow, loveinaction.org, she tells me that my voice and my gifts, both spoken and sung, is a spell. And in your work, because you've got the credentials and you've got the licenses, you're very skilled and knowledgeable, and you know who to ask for help in that organization when you need to. But I want you to start playing with the idea of the fact that you are speaking and singing spells over these people in your work. I used to do it when I was a waiter. I would pretend that I was like a fairy princess or something, and I was just sprinkling my dust all over the Cracker Barrel dining hall. And I would spin sometimes at Red Lobster, and they couldn't stand it, but I always got a tip, baby. And they even wrote a comment card saying that the young black boy, Tennessee, shout out to the good old folks, the black boy should be on Broadway because he's spinning by the tables in Jackson, Tennessee. Anyway, not about me, about you, in that you are in control now of your vibration. You're in a greater control of your vibration than you've ever been. And you should see it that way and continue to speak life and command and pray over your people. I yield. I see the hand. Thank you so much for a stop sign.
Oh, it wasn't a stop sign. It was me just raising my hand because I wanted to share when you got done. Are you actually complete? You didn't have to stop.
I just will complete and land by praising Starlight again for finding the power inside of her temple. She is a woman of power, prayer, and magic, and she's seeing how she can actually program the whole damn thing. I'll point back to the PowerPoint. You said this morning, I expect harmony with everyone I encounter. And that's by and large what the fuck you got. I will continue to put in orders with the Universal Manager. They are ready to serve you, Starlight, and you alone. I yield.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Wait, I know Brittany was gonna say something. I'm so sorry. I was just gonna say thank you so much. I needed to hear that. Like, I love you so much. Oh my gosh, yes. You just thank you. Thank the whole community for helping me. That's all I can really say is thank you. And I couldn't agree more. It was amazing. And I'm glad that I'm it also makes you feel better when you're not the only one witnessing it because you're like, am I crazy? Like, did that really just happen? Um, I I used to doubt myself a lot, but now I can't even speak. The doubts are now gone. So thank you.
Yes, girl. And I'm coming right in with some more feedback saying, get out that middle passage when they come to what you know. You better tell them, listen, I pray at the beginning of my readings because it's also very much like, because first of all, I wanted to, and I'll say things loosely. I'm gonna say this how I'm gonna say it. I was gagged when I got a reading from somebody and they prayed, and I knew in that moment I need to pray, not like, oh, let me pray by myself before I get on this call. I'm talking about pray down in the client's face, okay? And the reason why I say this is because when she prayed down in my face like that, and she spoke her clear intentions for the room, that was my, like, can I do this or can I not? Because this is what this is going to be. Clearly, this woman just said, may we give this person the guidance to their transition on their move. If that ain't what I want, this is my time to say, hey, okay? And it also checked me on how the space was going to go and what the space was anchored in energetically wise. And so if I was on BS right then and there, how she prayed down, I would have shook and folded. Okay. So I just want to so that's why I pray in my client's face.
Poppy
So
Water, I don't want to overtake you. I just want to interject that
go
this
ahead.
is very anchored in our Black church traditions of the South, which we share a lineage in that the saints would always start with praying. Father God, we thank you for bringing us together. May we come into agreement for the purposes of this service. And I'm going to start incorporating that. And you know, we're religi, we are in the divine brine here as an organization. I personally believe in everything and nothing at the same damn time, y'all. And I've not been apologetic about that shit at all. I believe in everything and nothing at the same damn time. But to open my daily boost and to open my meeting with a calling in of the spirit and to open my client calls with the calling of the spirit is something that may be jarring to those who are not spiritually inclined, but to those who understand how important it is to set the atmosphere for the work you're doing in that segment of life, I will be doing it. God, I'm so thankful that I get to connect with Tara today. I'm so thankful that you're allowing us to breathe. I'm so grateful that whatever happens in our next co-working session will be to encourage, equip, and empower the people. And so it is. We ain't got to be weird about it. Ain't got to be no, weird. I got to bring out no oil and roll on the floor about it. But just having that, and so it is, an amen, and ashe, even in a company call, is something that we did in the Black church all the time. We've never not stood to our feet when church was starting and saying, God, we thank you. Let us go into this worship to bless your name. It's a pronouncement. It's a setting of intention. It doesn't have to be religious, but it is a proclamation, and it takes dominion over what is actually happening, which is important for this work. I received it as that. I could be on a cloud a little bit right now, loved and lovable, but I will be speaking a light word of prayer, if not a heavy one, into every conversation going forward. Thank you for that reminder, Brentley. I'm grateful.
Hey man, I think it's like Because it doesn't always have to be like I'm full blown praying, but and I like that it's prayer for what we do, Starlight. So I give that to you. And for me, it's a firm set. My intentions are to guide this person. I'll be like God, and I'll say something like this, and then I'm pass the mic over to Tara, who has now hit the stage. I will say a prayer like, God, can you please help me to help Destiny figure out which way she should go in her transitions and to strengthen her to take care of herself in the future? I may literally say that because the goal is to make sure not only you know what to do and heal yourself, but that you don't have to call me again if this particular thing happens to you. I want you to know what to do for you. I don't want to talk about this no more. Call me about the next thing. I said that as an attention. God, tell me how to make this woman independently wealthy. That's what we're talking about. We here to talk about your wealth. So, but yeah, that's it. I yield. And Dr. Flo, you on point. Welcome to the stage, Tara.
Hey, babies. I walked away from the phone, so I didn't hear the whole discussion because I forgot that I was listening to the phone and I had to pee. However, I don't. The pregnant lady had to go to the bathroom. Okay, so she walked away from the phone. Um, I I heard all of Starlight's share, and I heard the last part. Well, the first Dr. Flo share, and I just heard the last part of Dr. Flo's share, and then I heard Brentley's little share or feedback to Starlight. And I didn't hear this word brought up. I might have been peeing, okay? But I didn't hear this word brought up or this phrase brought up, which is the law of attraction. That's what we're literally talking about here. This is the law of attraction. This is
I was
the.
trying not to get weird.
Why is that weird? Listen, let me talk about it in a business sense. Go, put your mute button back on. Let me take this. Let me take it. Let me take it. Okay, so law of attraction exists. Yes, you do. Okay, we haven't done that today. We had to. We did this morning, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Uh, what I was gonna say is I was talking to Flo about this last night, actually, when we were talking about like what is the voice client avatar that he actually wants. For the last like 2 days, we've been circling around this drain of what is the voice client avatar that you actually want. And I said somewhere in that conversation that really what we're talking about is energetics, right? And if you ask for whatever energy you want, that energy will come to you. So I want to give you a real life example from the non woo woo pregnant lady in the room. 5 days ago, I got a phone call, scared the absolute shit out of me because y'all know, people don't call me. Okay. Don't call me, message me, email me. Right. And it was from a student, potential student, a prospective student that had been recommended to me by another one of my students. And I was like, okay. And, mom, of course, was like, yeah, we took a pause on voice lessons and we kind of were looking for a new teacher and da 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 da. And I was like, okay, wonder if I'm feeling it. Like, wonder this student, like I just was getting kind of from the initial message, I was getting a vibe that I was like, I'm not sure this vibe is going to fit. But then today, right, after having the conversation with Flo and also reminding myself, and then also seeing today that the last time I marketed, I want y'all to hear this in this room. The last time that I marketed voice lessons was in February of 2021. February of 2021. I will put the screenshot somewhere. And this is because when I ask for the energetics of a student who has the ability to engage in their exploratory mindset and a student that is ready to learn and wanting to learn more and already has great natural talent and just wants to craft it a little bit, when I ask for that, because I'm thinking about my avatar, I'm thinking about my other students in the studio because they're all going to get along, The law of attraction brings them to me. So I got on the phone with mom today, which is where I went when I like crashed the rave. Sorry, y'all. And mom was telling me about the kiddo and said the kiddo plays violin, the kiddo's getting into guitar, loves to sing some pop stuff, wants to audition for their school musical, wants to start writing songs, asked me about lyrics. That's something that I do with a lot of my kids, with a lot of my teenagers. Like this student, while mom initially I was like, I'm not sure, right? But when she was telling me about this kid, that kid energetically fits with the exact person that I want to teach. And when I tell you also that right now, when I'm having prospective clients come in, and I say to them, hey, I'm only teaching the rest of February, March, and April. Then I'm on maternity leave. I don't know how long that's going to be yet. I don't know what it looks like after maternity leave. And they say, no problem. No problem. That's also an energetic level that I require. Right. And so law of attraction doesn't have to be weird or woo woo. It is a literal thing because you are putting something out in the universe. You are putting something out, whether that's through direct verbiage or indirect verbiage, right? Like if y'all were, listen, I'm going to go on a tangent. If y'all were in my Nail Your Intro Masterclass, which Dr. Flo has attended now like 5 times, you know that in my intro, I specifically identify energetics without actually using the verbiage of what I want. I talk about the ish and push you to do the same. Why do I do that? Because I want woke as heck white people in my community that are going to learn and are going to come to me and have the conversation with me. And I want people that are oppressed across the world to be in my community to see that there are other people like them shining their light and they can talk about the ish too and be comfortable because there is safety in numbers. That's all wrapped up. You don't got to say it exactly. And you don't have to know exactly what you want. Right. So Anaya, you're asked today in the rave of, I want nice people on the phone. That's not like specific. It's just an ask. And that's as simple as law of attraction is. As simple. I said it the other day and I'll say it again. All of the concepts that we talk about in these rooms, in these spaces, out in the world, they are simple. And as a lot of Snacks was talking about earlier, it's just about choosing to practice them. And you do this consistently, Starlight. You do it. You just don't give yourself credit for doing it. Okay, I yield.
Say it louder. No. Say it again. Say it louder. Say it louder.
I will. Girl, I watch your stories. I watch your TikToks. I watch you learn. I haven't known you long, but I've known you long enough. I watch you learn and I watch you do. So start giving credit to yourself for what you actually have done. Just like I call out a lot of Snacks almost every week. You built an entire TV show from scratch. Starlight, you put your voice in a TikTok. Starlight, you have been putting into your stories exactly the kind of spells and exactly the kind of readings that you want to work on. You have put your limit into your stories and into your Instagram posts. I see a lot, y'all. I talk a lot and I see a lot. I see it. So give yourself credit for what you are already doing and what you have done. Now I yield.
Y'all, it's cooking my ass.
Boom.
I threw one little bush and now it's cooking my ass. I'm just kidding. No, but
You threw
I
it in the
feel
bonfire. You go ahead
okay.
and close up the room. You go ahead and give your feedback for the night. Then I would love for you to close out the room and then speak a little word of what you see over the people. Speak, and then
Um,
we'll end the space.
wait, what? Oh, maybe that was okay. The end there was kind of weird. Anyways,
Do a prayer. Do a prayer. Do a prayer that
do
starts with IC over the people when you
a
end.
prayer
But
what
I
I
just wanted
see.
to see what you yes, yes. But first just give a little feedback if you had anything based on the discussion. I'm sorry. Could have been clearer.
No, it's okay. Now I done lost my thought, but it's okay. It's whatever. I've been having my libations and my puff puff pass pass, and I got all the candles lit. I'm like chilling here to vibe. Um, and I just received everything. I even wrote little notes down for like like lighting the candle, praying over my clients and everything. What Terry said. Sometimes, and I'm also realizing that too. I do love my candles and my herbs, and that's just a way to enhance it. But like sometimes I don't need that shit. I just need to um, say it out loud, set the intention of the space, the room, the time. Like because literally ever since that the rest of the day, it was a really good day. Everyone was nice, even when I had their asses on hold for like 40 minutes because I was on hold, but they were still nice about it, and I appreciated that. So, yeah, I took all that in, and I'll be practicing that more. So, anyways, closing thoughts. Um, oh wait, sorry, the notification distracted me. My bad. Closing thoughts. All right. So if you have not joined Love and Action Network, please do. I think are the links pinned. Sorry. Anyway, yes. Yep, the link is pinned. It's loveandlovable.org. Loveandlovable.org. You can join the community so you can stay up to date to when we are here, when we're not here, when we're in other spaces, even and to be a part of the Telegram, to have communication with us all the time. It's so much fun. You should join. Also, that's same for the House of Mommy Wata, that's the one presenting the whole way to exhale segment that we're hosting here. The link is in my bio as well as Papi Wata Brentley's bio. Oh, you can also donate, keep the household going. You did your tithes and offering at church. You can do it here. $1 is fine. Trust. $1 will get you. Well, actually, no, $1 doesn't even get you them Arizonas anymore. That's crazy. Well, capitalism. But anyways, yes, and then you can book services with Papi Wata on his link in the bio, and then you can book any type of spiritual services in my link in the bio. Upcoming events. We are having a game night tonight. I'm so excited. So you should come join. We're playing Among Us. It already started. We are late. Is that you trying to end me? Am I taking this too long? Okay. Anyways, I love y'all. I'll see y'all
No,
next.
I was clapping. No, I was clapping for game night. I was
Oh.
literally clapping for game night. I'm excited.
Got him.
I thought that was Anaya. That's the end. The curtains are
This is
now.
not this is not the Academy Awards. You're not getting played off. You are the host here. No one can play off the host.
I am cracking up. I love y'all so bad. Oh shoot. Okay, today. Okay, and then tomorrow we'll have the daily boost. Who is hosting that? Ooh, let me get. It's wait. It's Tara. He is going to host the daily boost tomorrow at I think it says 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think that's good. Well, there's two different times on here. Um, correct me if I'm wrong, because there's also a time where this is 4:30 p.m.
Tara's finding her mic. I see
Sorry,
her.
what is happening? I'm so sorry. I'm helping Ross navigate
I
Telegram.
also
Oh
saw you
no.
liking things across the app.
No, it's fine.
What's the
The daily
question?
boost
What's the
tomorrow.
question?
What time is it? It has two different times on Halo.
Yes, because I have not edited the main time. It will be at 4:30 p.m. Central Time slash
Okay.
5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you very much. So sorry about that.
I know you're good. I just wanted to make sure. Okay. Y'all heard her. And then what? Oh, and then we'll have on Sunday we're having a concert of hope at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, hosted by the Dr. Flo. I'm so excited. I love music. I love hearing him sing. And then following that, we'll be back here waiting the exhale session hosted by the House of Mami Wata at 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I think that's all the announcements. So now I shall pray us out so we can go play these games because I'm so excited. So first off, I see this community growing and flourishing, and I don't know. Every time I think of this community, I see like I guess not the Garden of Eden, but something like it. That's the only thing I can think of, like a beautiful, luscious garden. No, there's plenty of everything because it's already at our fingertips, and that's how we'll grow, and not just of money that will be included, but in other ways. And you can take that as you will. Um, I see love and strength and just the overall sense of I can't think of the word. I guess calmness. I don't know how to describe it. It's like that feeling you get when you're sitting at a very beautiful creek and it's just like running full of water and just like I guess that calmness, that feeling of peace. And I see that over this community. I see that over your everyday lives. Um, and like even when we're not in these spaces, even when Tara's on her drives around town, um, while Brentley's at work, while Caden's at work or streaming, or like when Dr. Flo's streaming on live or driving to pick up Papi Wata. I just hope that you feel, um, and I hope you'll see what I see, and I hope you feel what I feel. That's how I'm gonna close it. Ashe. I love y'all. See you. Ooh, see you in the telly.
I'm going
I
to
don't know
end
if
this
I can end this
room.
room. I was like, I don't know if I can end it. Just leave.
I got you. I'm going to end this room in five, four, three, two. See you later. Bye. I love you.